Hello, group. Welcome to Actual Rock Corner. I'm your host, Richard May. New Motorhead. How new is it? We're going to get to that. But they promise us. We never heard this. There's no bootlegs of this. Brand new. The first recordings of the classic Motorhead lineup of Fast Eddie, Filthy Taylor on drums, and Lemmy. This is what this is promising to be. Taped at Emerson Lake and Palmer's place. The irony. Invite your killer to your home. Motorhead killed Prague pretty darn good, I think. Not good enough, but it set it back a bit. So, my warning is, if you have the first self-titled Motorhead album, which is a debut of Fast Eddie and Filthy with Lemmy, it has much of the songs. You get Motorhead, you get Vibrator on both, you get Iron Horse, Born to Lose on both, Keep Us on the Road, that's on here too, The Watcher. Of course, Motorhead and The Watcher are old Hawkwind songs. Intro, or called their instro, I Am Your Witch Doctor. You know, that's 8 songs, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, about 6, 8, yeah. It's all here. So for history, to own history in your hand, or hear it on here, of course this is on YouTube, all right, you can check out yourself. It sounds great. It's remastered great. On headphones, it's great. I loved on headphones. I did my run around on headphones. Lemmy here, Fast Eddie here. It was great. But it wasn't meant to be released. You know, this is basically demos. Okay? So, and for demos, they're damn good. Okay? But 2 songs are instrumentals. Well, they have to say they're instrumentals because Lemmy's mic was screwed up. He was singing. You hear this whisper from Lemmy, okay, from the other room. He's singing, but the mic ain't working. So we call Witch Doctor and Iron Horse instrumentals. You do hear Lemmy in there trying to get heard, but the mic ain't working. This is the sort of thing you're buying if you purchase or spend your time with it. Sounds great as instrumentals. An instrumental because they screwed up. The mic screwed up. You know? You weren't meant to hear this, okay? And heck, they even repeat 3 songs. Alternate takes of 3 songs. because they weren't meant to be released. They repeat leaving here, repeat vibrator, and they repeat the watcher. Alternate takes. So you get 8 songs proper. 2 of them supposed to have vocals, but they screwed up the mic. That mic above Lemmy's head was messed up. His bass playing's fine. The instruments are fine. No focal mic. So, sounds wonderful. And if you watch it on YouTube, there's inexpensive videos to watch along. They don't have a video for the alternate take of leaving here. Not really that. Of course, they have a really cool video. AI probably. Don't know my technology. So they have a nice video for leaving here. But then when you get the alternate take, you get nothing for the alternate take. So get a nice this looking at you when you watch it. But that's what you get. So it sounds great. It is great for a demo. As a piece of history. But you're expecting Bomber? You're expecting even what you consider the most mediocre Motorhead? You're not quite going to get that. But the remaster is really good. So what you do have here comes across very nicely. But it's for hardcore. You hardcore into Motorhead like I am. You see what's behind me? See what's behind me here? Bunch of stuff not shown because I don't have enough room to show you. So I showed you. Got that. Live early. Motorhead with a lot of the stuff we're talking about. Motorhead and Vibrator and Keep Us on the Road and The Watcher and Iron Horse and Leaving Here. And I'm Your Rich Doctor. Live. Or whatever this is. Best and Rest of Motorhead. Whatever that is. From the Vault. A lot of early Three Amigos stuff, Fast Eddie and Filthy. Early live. Rarities. How rare are they? They keep on repackaging them. So. Tear you down more rarities. Sure they are. The Golden Years. Yeah, it's got Leaving Here. Got Louie. Remember, bands out there, no one's made a hit out of Louie for a generation now, so it's due. Cover You Louie, that could be your first hit. It's coming due. Cool stuff on that. I think this is the one with Larry Wells. The very first. Yeah, with the same songs. Because it wasn't released at the time. You get Motorhead, you get Vibrator, you get Iron Horse, get The Watcher, get Leaving Here. Two versions of Leaving Here, actually. I'm old. The first time I heard Leaving Here was here. Brownsville Station. You remember Brownsville Station, kids? No. Remember Smoking in the Boys' Room? Okay. Now you're in the neighborhood. The album before, Smoking in the Boys' Room. That album is called Yeah. Night on the Town has Leaving Here. It's not a Motorhead original. So, remember, do I love this? Yes, I do. Will I buy this? Sometime. At some time, I will purchase it. I'm sure. Because I purchase everything by Motorhead eventually. I got about 100, whatever, behind me of various Motorhead and Motorhead related, like Fastway and whatever else behind me. So I got a lot of Motorhead. It's outside your frame of sight because there's more underneath this section. Okay. It's a bit of a mess because it's a mess. So you get the picture. You gotta be hardcore to even want to listen to this. But I tell you, it does sound great. Okay? Just musically. It's a really nice mix for headphones. Okay? Highly recommended for headphones. You got 2 songs where the mic doesn't work. Oh, an instrumental track. Sure it is. And you do hear Lemmy. Teeny Lemmy. You know Lemmy here. Like you know the Ant-Man. Ant-Man Lemmy. Trying to sing you Witch Doctor. And Iron Horse. You know, it's good stuff. It's here on YouTube, so go check it out. You hardcore folks, you're gonna like it. You're not quite hardcore. Not quite hardcore. Maybe not. And remember, well, this is an official Motorhead release. Motorhead Incorporated release. Be careful, because they are funky. Lemmy / Motorhead, whatever, releases out there. We'll say they use Lemmy's name. And I reviewed a collection of Lemmy tracks from, various bands. And I did that a few months ago. And another label put another cover and another title, apparently, on the same tracks of this album that I reviewed for you. And here, I have another Lemmy. But the same thing that came out last year. Same tracks. Now, I don't own it, so I cannot. Okay, attorneys? Remember, we're Reader Incorporated. You have to sue Reader Incorporated for any emotional damages I may be inflicting right now. There might be slight differences between this record and this record. It's the same damn record. First, I looked at the set list, the songs on, because I was going to review the second one. And I was investigating, and I realized it's the same damn thing as the other record with a new cover, a new title, and a new record label. be careful. Okay? Beware when you're buying a Lemmy collection. Okay? Just be careful. They may claim to be new, but they may just be throwing a... I do not review that because, why? I would spell their name right. I would spell the name of the album right. It does work that way. No such thing as bad publicity as long as you spell their name right. Okay? I've been a subject to such things. Okay? They spelled my name right. Thank you very much. They don't like me, but you spelled my name right. Thank you for the publicity. So that's why I did not do negative reviews. For the same reason I did not review this record I'm referring to. Because it doesn't harm them. You think it would, well, there's an issue I cost someone sales. But usually it won't. Because people will see, oh, new Motorhead, new Lemmy, I gotta go get it, without listening to watching the video. And so you get sales by publicity. Not necessarily good or bad publicity, just publicity. You get publicity, you get sales. If I don't like something, I'm not going to talk about it. Trust me now? So when I review something here, I like it or even love it. So even when, as I'm discussing this album, I'm warning you about drawbacks to the record. Keep in mind, I listened to this for hours today. I loved it. It was a good friend to me today as I was running around on headphones. I love this record. But I have to warn you of this record and warn you, I'm hardcore. I own 4 of these shirts. Okay? I'm kind of hardcore. You may not be as hardcore as me. You may not want to own every stupid thing ever released with a Motorhead logo on it or Lemmy's face on it. You may not want to do that. So I'm warning you. This is not prime Motorhead. This is historical Motorhead. History is not necessarily quality. Okay? Got it straight? Listen to it on YouTube first. You love it on YouTube? Purchase it. That's the way it's supposed to work. But if you listen to it and you go, oh, I think I have multiple copies of these songs. I think this is basically, the first 2 Motorhead records. On Parole and Self-Titled. I don't think I need this. Fine. You don't need to purchase it. But it's fun listening. Once or twice, yeah. Some good stuff here. And like I said, on headphones, I really had a nice time. So, we're on the same page? You understand what I'm telling you? Good. If you like this video, give it a like. Subscribe to the channel. ring the notification bell. Leave a comment. Listen to the Manticore tapes and come back. You basically own this already? Well, you don't. They promise us. You never heard these performances before. This is absolutely never been heard before. Not bootlegged, nothing. This is fresh. You heard the songs before, mind you. But it is a new recording you never heard before. Come back and tell us what you think. For the latest in action rock, garage rock, and legacy bands like Motorhead, you ever wonder if this shirt's clean? I own 4 of them. Okay? You see me wear this shirt a little bit too often between. It's clean. I have another 3. Thank you, My Mind's Eye in Lakewood, Ohio, for selling me 4 Motorhead t-shirts at a very reasonable price. I think it was $10 a piece. You ever in Lakewood, come on by to My Mind's Eye. Say hi to Charles or whoever's covering the car encounter. But usually it's Charles. He'll sell you, if he has Motorhead in your size. If he has a nice selection of the same Motorhead shirt, maybe he'll get a new one. I'll buy a new one if he gets a different one. So for action rock, garage rock, and classic and legacy bands, come back here to Action Rock Corner. We'll have it for you. Thank you for watching. Remember, fresh music. You ever heard your original Motorhead in a while? It's fresh then. Okay, you ever heard Leaving Here by Motorhead in a while? It's fresh. Consume it. It's good for you. It's a good song. Nice video. Through AI-ish or whatever they call it nowadays. Animation, whatever that thing is. It's kind of cute. Not cutting edge, but it's cute. It's a motorcycle ramming through walls to recall the classic Motorhead video for what's the name of the song? Where Lemmy crashes through a wall for his date. Didn't know I was going to refer to it. I would have done my research. Killed by Death. Of course it is. The video for Killed by Death. That's what the video for Leaving Here recalls. Lemmy ramming through a wall with his bike. But there's no chicks because they're leaving here 2x2, 4x4. I'm not going to sing anymore. They'll hit me for a copyright violation. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Have fun reading music.